Okay, to step length. Okay, do I need? Okay, is that too long or too short? Well, that I feel comfortable. It's telling me my steps are too short. Well, if I make them longer, it doesn't feel as good. Maybe I just need to get used to it instead of doing what feels more comfortable. Is that too long? Or let's shorten up a little bit. 160. I should go by my cadence if the speed doesn't change. 160 is too many steps per minute. 152. Well, it didn't change. I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, I remember something. I'll slow down, so I'll switch to a walk. Back on that screen, 2 days ago, I tested the HD, and for something to do while I tested, I tried the Army combat fitness test to the running portion, 2 miles in 21 minutes. I got in 1.93 miles in 21 minutes. It was hard. But looking at the video after, I realized these gray tiles don't show up well. And my thinking is that it's the camera angle, that the camera's kind of pointed down instead of straight at it, so I need to do something to lengthen this a little bit. Maybe try to get the camera down a few more inches. Maybe I could do it with these little adjustment things. Add some extenders. That might work.
Have you got some extras?
I think so, but I don't want to do it now. I can do, I don't know. Should I do it now?
You can if you want to. Are you done with the warm-up rounds?
No, I basically was supposed to stay busy until 11 a.m.
Then you can do it later.
On the other hand, I tend to get fatigued a lot easier than when I was younger. Maybe because of the encephalitis or MCI, but the idea with this schedule is to get me primed to do my absolute best for the actual sprint. But if I get too tired, then it doesn't work right. So I'm guessing I need to do less rather than more. Okay, so I'm gonna pause. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can find some extender pieces. There's one. There's another one. That's easy to find. Let's see if I can actually put them on without ruining the way it is now.
Got lots of time to readjust the camera.
Let's see. That one changes 90 degrees. This one changes 90 degrees, so that works. Theoretically. Uh-oh, it's missing a nut. Here's one with a nut. It's a little bit shorter. I don't know if I can pop out the nut. I did. Okay. There's the nut. Restart. Even slow moving is better than no moving, maybe. Okay, actually, I'm gonna have to disconnect this. Is this camera showing?
Right now, yes.
You might want to turn it off so people don't get, I don't know, like, bothered by the visual effect. Okay, so take this out. Put this in. Oh, these are so tight. Oh, good. Can't see. I don't have the hole lined up. Oops. Oh, boy. It would help if I could see better too. Close up. Okay. Ouch! Oh, I got pretty close. Let's see if that works. Oh. I'm supposed to start my stretching. I'm going to pull this out. I usually I have some of these screws with the wings to make it easier to turn. Oh, I almost popped that off. ouch. Let's start with the bigger guns. Come on. Okay, that should have it lined up. Put this in. Could you maybe get me a pair of pliers? It doesn't seem to be going. Ouch. Just a second. Okay. Put that there. Thank you. Okay, now this. Okay, I need a little bit more wire. How's that look? Lens cap. Okay, when you say down, which part of the screen do you need, which part of the console do you need to see more of?
I need to see more of the bottom.
Just need to see more of the bottom. Okay, I'm going to pause.
A little more. A little more.
Okay. How's that?
That looks good. You want to test the incline?
Oh, first, tell me how the tiles show up.
A little better, yeah.
A little better?
Let's read the letters and numbers.
Okay. Okay. So what is this one saying to gray and
Letter
top?
10.
Oh, good. Okay. So it was worthwhile doing all that, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm behind for dynamic and ballistic stretching. See what I can remember about that. Let's see. So. Okay, so I wish I could remember the things from the new video I saw on ballistic stretching. So this guy did a whole body in just a couple minutes. Let's see, started. Let's see, this was one of them. This is for a rotator cuff. This is not my main thing, but it's part of it. do for 15 seconds each thing. I can't think you did like a this. What else? So this. The ladder drills applies, but I don't have a ladder and I haven't practiced any ladder drills. Oh, and then there's the thing I see sprinters doing right before their sprints a lot. So it's jump up and then they bring their knees extra high. Something like that, I think. I'll be interested to watch the review later of what I just did. So it's like getting your feet as high off the ground as you can. It doesn't matter if you can bend your legs like this. So you do a jump that might get your feet this way. Well, I'll try. Well, you see my feet didn't come up much. But while my feet are up, I raise my knees like, both at the same time. I was wondering why sprinters, you see them doing this sometimes. I don't know if it's just tradition or something, but I did find the idea that that increases blood circulation. But I haven't seen anything explaining that definitively. So, if you get slapped in the face, your face turns red. That seems like increased blood coming to the surface of the skin. But so if you get increased blood coming to the surface of your thighs, slapping might accomplish that. But does that really help? Is it useful to have more blood coming to the surface of the skin? I don't know. 45. Okay, easy accelerations and practice starts. Easy accelerations. So up to about 50 meters. So I should calculate how much time that is at different speeds. So I'm going to guess this is an easy acceleration. I'm a little concerned about that. With only 12 minutes left before I try to sprint, I'm feeling kind of tired. Had a lot of nervous energy this morning.
Yeah, you tend to wake up early on sprint days.
well, the practice starts, like I can do. Be easier to bump the camera with it lower down. I'll hold on. Of 50. Oh, okay. So, 45. Okay, so 5 more minutes of easy acceleration and practice starts. I think I'll cut that short. The guide, I found some of this in an old, very, like, 10-year-old blog post from a track coach. Just because it's 10 years old doesn't mean it's not still valid. If it worked for sprinting 10 years ago, it should be the same today. Anyway, his thing said 10 to 15 minutes. In my notes, I brought it down to 10 minutes. Now I'm thinking maybe some of these I need to make 5 minutes.
That sounds like a good idea.
Maybe not back to back, but with walk, jog in between like this. So actually, this is what I'm supposed to do for the last 5 minutes. So I'll be doing this for 10 minutes plus a shoe change. Yeah, harness. I actually have shoe and harness in my notes. I didn't think about the harness for the practice starts, but it seems reasonably safe to hold on like I did since if I were to lose my footing while I'm holding, I can do bench steps on this, so if I were to lose my footing, I think my arms would keep me okay.
Unless you do something like passing up and running too hard, but you do really short bursts on the treadmill.
Yeah, I forgot about the whole issue of exercise-induced hypotension, low blood pressure after exercise. That hit me bad after doing that, attempting the 2 miles in 21 minutes. Also, I forgot my mineral water. I'm going to run upstairs, get mineral water. What time is it?
10:55.
10:55.
Running up and down the stairs counts for warm-up.
Yeah, that's dynamic stretching, maybe. Shoe swapping. My mineral water, I take usually 10 ounces of water. I add sodium chloride, that's salt, table salt. I add potassium bicarbonate for potassium, magnesium, and some other molecule I don't remember. But so the main minerals in my mineral water is sodium, potassium, and magnesium.
Electrolytes.
Yeah, electrolytes. Homebrew electrolytes, because the U.S. agency that regulates something involved here, it won't let companies sell potassium supplements where a single dose is over a certain amount. And never mind the fact that the European agency that is responsible for the same thing in Europe, they allow like 10, 20 times as much in a dosage. Both of them claim to be based on science. But I want equal amounts of sodium and potassium in my electrolyte water, and I can't get that with supplements sold in the United States, except buy the raw powder and mix it myself. Sodium and potassium drive an ion pump in the cells, human cells, and it regulates what goes through the cell membranes. So it's very important to cellular health. And you might have heard, my whole life growing up, I heard Americans don't get enough potassium in their diet. And that it's bad to get too much salt. And for a long time I've had a theory. I've never seen any research that tested this theory. My theory is that you're saying we don't get enough potassium and we get too much salt. What if the truth is the reverse? Since every cell needs salt and potassium, one on the inside of the cell, one on the outside of the cell, to regulate, what if it's not too much salt, it's just too little potassium? So that it's an imbalance. It looks like too much salt, but it only looks like too much salt because we don't have enough potassium. So if we were to increase the amount of potassium to be adequate, then maybe it's not too much salt. But if you don't have enough potassium, then maybe it's too much salt. But anyway, that was just theory I have. But I get checked once per year. Carla and I get checked, and blood tests to check salt and potassium and vitamin D and a lot of things like that. A lot of things like that. Okay, I should be walking. 2 minutes to go for my sprint. Okay, so that. Okay. Oh, the funny shoes. Okay, 1 minute. I need to blow my nose again. Oops. Oh, I messed that up. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's what's it. Can you tell if the resolution looks any better than it has in previous weeks?
It looks the same to me, but I don't pay a lot of attention to that.
Okay. So if anybody watching has an opinion, I changed the settings to send YouTube a high def signal, and I thought both of these cameras were supposed to be high def, but maybe they're advertising for the camera light or something.
Well, my laptop's pretty old. It could be my resolution just isn't very good.
Okay, seems like I'm missing shoes, harness, 11 o'clock. So am I supposed to do something else? Okay, oh, have you shown the different slide, different images there? Okay, so restart and, so this, I need a 2% incline. Okay. Oh, we didn't check, so it's a,
It's good.
okay, I'll go up to 6 to see if that's still good. Okay, that's it, 6. Can you still read?
It's a little close, but you can still read the important numbers.
You can read the 2 at the top?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, 2. Now ready for, oh, I'm actually behind to sprint. I felt ready for this all morning and now I don't. Now I'm scared. Okay. 17.8. Something went wrong with my thinking that time. I have no idea what.
How's your body feel?
Wait a minute. What?
How does your body feel?
Breathing hard. Breathing hard. That's pain. Okay. Well, I've heard different doctors have different definitions of pain. One doctor I had insisted that if something feels uncomfortable, that's pain, and that never made sense to me. And I've had other people I talked to that they don't agree with that either. So pain is, I have some discomfort on this side. I don't think it's where I had the same problem with the piriformis muscle before. I don't think it's the same thing. Maybe it's a hamstring. I'll try. That feels okay.
You want to try again then?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to put this over the side. I don't want distractions. Sweating, I'm sweating. Is that
That's normal.
breathing and sweating? Okay, 4 minutes, 4%, 17.8. I'm going to take 1 more minute to rest.
Got
My-
any announcements?
Yeah, put up announcements and tell me what's the...
High resolution live stream.
I already talked about that.
Next track meet.
Oh, okay, that's... Okay. So this thing, my notes up here on the wall says maximal rest between sprints is 5 to 6 minutes. Minimal rest between sprints is 1 to 3 minutes. So like when I did that, I succeeded at 2% and I tried 4% without stopping this. That was minimal rest. If it wasn't at least a minute long, it wasn't even minimal rest. That's for speed and speed endurance. Rest for long speed endurance, like 300 meters. That has rests of 5 to 6 or 10 to 12 minutes, and for working on lactate, longer distances with intervals of 15 to 20 minutes.
It's probably been about 5.
Okay, so 4%, 17.8, right? Okay, restart. Oh, 1%, okay. 16. I set it to 18 and came down. Hopefully pretty soon I won't have to go down from 18. think I've almost always been able to get 4% if I was able to get 2%. Which makes me wonder if my warm-up did more harm than good this morning. But I did get a new speed.
It could be you got 3 steps while switching between looking at your hands and your feet. But it's only 2, I'm sure, of it, 4%.
Yeah.
Good job.
I haven't found anybody else who gives sprinting advice who is on a keto diet and does intermittent fasting. So that makes me different than the diet, and the fasting makes my condition slightly different. Whether or not it has a significant impact on the ADP molecules or the ATP molecules above, I don't know. Anyway, the energy molecules, I don't know if it makes a difference. Maybe I should have tried 4% first. But I'm done. I think I'm done.
You want to do your face?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for watching, and keep walking, running, or sprinting on a treadmill or without one. Oh,